Hello everybody, welcome back. I figured today, since it is the end of May, in fact I think tomorrow's the last day of May, we would pick my June TBR. Now I have never done a TBR, the channel is obviously new, but in general I've never picked books that I want to read for a month. So I've never had an actual TBR, like these are the books I'm going to read this month, whatever. I've just read books. So I don't have a jar, but I do have this candle holder from Bath & Body Works. It is the one I use for the summer months, actually. So this weekend I will be switching my candle to this candle holder. So this TBR candle holder is going to pick our books. So I'm probably only going to pick like 3 or 4, just because, yeah, I don't even know if I'll make it through the TBR. So I don't have a lot of physical books that I haven't read yet. So I did list, this is just books. I just put books in here. Like there's no prompts or anything like that. They're just book titles. So there's some physical books that I have. One book I have in here is one that I got from my mom. So if you watched my organization bookshelf video, you'll know that I have a bunch of books from her that I may or may not ever read. So one of them is in here just to see if I read it. I thought about putting a Stephen King book in here, because the only one I've read is It. I have tried to read Pet Sematary twice, I think, and I just didn't. So, again, not sure that Stephen King is for me, but I do plan on giving him another try. Again, his books are so long, though, that I didn't put one in here just in case I pick it, and then I won't have time for literally anything else. So, so I have like all the physical books that I haven't read yet in here, and then I wrote down some that I can get pretty easily on my Kindle, since I read, I have some photo cards on the back of my Kindle, and an axolotl sticker, but yeah, so ones that I can easily get on my Kindle, some are like series that I've already started on my Kindle. Currently on my Kindle, I am reading Pucking Wild, which is the second, I guess technically third, in the Jacksonville Rays hockey romance series. The prequel, I guess, I read, so I'm reading the second book in the actual series. Pucking Around was the first. Anyways, so yes, I'm currently reading Pucking Wild on my Kindle, so I usually read one physical and one Kindle book, so we'll see how this goes. Anyways, let's get to it. So we're going to pick some books out of my TBR candle holder. Now, let's see here. Oh, A Light Most Hateful by Haley Piper. So that is one of the books I got at the Greater Pittsburgh Festival of Books. So I have that here. This is a signed copy now. So if you didn't see that video, it is personalized and signed. So yeah, there's that. So that's the first book. Let's pick another book, and then we'll kind of review and go over what the books are about. So this one, oh, of course, the one book that I put in here that I got from my mom. So hold on, it's on the top shelf. I have to get up. Hold on. Okay, so it is Prey by Michael Crichton. So this has a library sticker on it. Okay, anyways, so, so there's that. Yeah, this is a library, so I don't know what. Again, this is from my mom. It was my mom's book. This is a very old book. I probably should have looked at the condition of this before I actually did this. I mean, it's not in terrible condition. The pages are a little kind of gross on the edges, but anyways, we'll see how it goes, and if it doesn't fall apart on me, I guess I'll try to read it. Oh, apparently this is a library book. So I don't know what library it came from, and okay, whatever. My mom stole it from a library, I guess. So that's 3, or 2, I mean. I can count. So there's that. Let's get the third one. Forgotten Sisters by Cynthia Paleo. So that is actually another book that I got at the Greater Pittsburgh Festival of Books recently. So that's cool. Alright, that's 3. Alright, I'll do one more. Again, I don't know that I'm going to get through this, but we will see. Oh, What Feasts at Night. So that one I will have to get on my Kindle. That is what I started. I started the series on my Kindle. It is the Sworn Soldier Book 2. So the first one was What Moves the Dead. So this is by T. Kingfisher. So yes, that makes 4. So we'll see how fast I get through Pucking Wild. That book is like 600 some pages. And I usually only read on my Kindle before bed, so but we will do our best. So to review, we picked A Light Most Hateful, we picked Prey, and we picked Forgotten Sisters, and we picked What Feasts at Night. So since I have What Feasts at Night here up on my Kindle, I will have to buy that. But yeah, we'll back was hurting. Okay, so we're here. So again, this is the second book. So the first one was What Moves the Dead. So if you haven't read that, go do that, I guess. So we will read What Feasts at Night. This book is, after their terrifying ordeal at the Usher Manor, Alex Easton feels as if they just survived another war. All they crave is rest, routine, and sunshine, but instead, as a favor to Angus and Miss Potter, they find themselves heading to their family hunting lodge deep in the cold, damp forests of their home country, Galatia. In theory, one can find relaxation in even the coldest and dampest of Galatian autumns, but when Easton arrives, they find the caretaker dead, the lodge in disarray, and the grounds troubled by a strange, uncanny silence. The villagers whisper that a breath-stealing monster from folklore has taken up residence in Easton's home. Easton knows better than to put too much stock in local superstitions, but they can tell that something is not quite right in their home, or in their dreams. So yes, that is What Feasts at Night by T. Kingfisher. So I will probably start that after I finish Pucking Wild. Hopefully I get finished with that soon. I'm only 14% of the way through. So, anyways, back to the physical books I have. So, the first one we picked was A Light Most Hateful. Again, I got this at a book festival. So, 3 years after running away from home, Olivia is stuck with a dead-end job in Nowhere Town, Chapel Hill, Pennsylvania. At least she has her best friend, Sunflower. Olivia figures she'll die in Chapel Hill. Sorry, I thought my dog was eating the paper. Anyways, Olivia figures she'll die in Chapel Hill, if not from boredom, then the summer night storm which crashes into town with a mind-bending monster in tow. If Olivia is going to escape Chapel Hill and someday reconcile with her parents, she'll need to dodge residents enslaved by the storm's otherworldly powers and find Sunflower. But as the night strains friendships and reality itself, Olivia suspects the storm and its monster may have its eyes on Sunflower and everything she loves, including Olivia. So yeah, there's that. Excited to read that. Then we have Prey, which may or may not fall apart on me, which also may or may not be stolen from a library. This is also kind of a really old book. In general. Again, I just threw it on there because I was like, well, maybe I should get through some of these books that my mom gave me. Again, I don't know that I will, but again, this is to, get me reading things I might not ever read. Anyways, in the Nevada desert, an experiment has gone horribly wrong. A cloud of nanoparticles, micro-robots, has escaped from the laboratory. This cloud is self-sustaining and self-reproducing. It is intelligent and learns from experience. For all practical purposes, it is alive. It has been programmed as a predator. It is evolving swiftly, becoming more deadly with each passing hour. Every attempt to destroy it has failed, and we are the prey. As fresh as today's headlines, Michael Crichton's most compelling novel yet tells the story of a mechanical plague and the desperate efforts of a handful of scientists to stop it. That is what this says. Again, I don't even know when this was written. Oh, there's a stamp back here that says discard. So maybe it wasn't stolen from a library. Maybe my mom I don't know. Did she pull it out of a dumpster? I haven't the slightest idea. 2002 was the jacket design. So, yeah, that's where we are. Yeah, I don't know. These pages are kind of gross. Like, the edges are just, they're clearly been through something. So, maybe I'll start with Prey. Like, I'll try to read this first just to get it over with. Anyways, and then the other book that I got here, Forgotten Sisters. Again, this is another one I got at the book festival. So, in case you didn't watch that video. Sisters Anna and Jenny live in a historic bungalow on the Chicago River. They're tethered to a disquieting past, and with nowhere else to go, nothing can part them from their family home. Not the maddening creaks and disembodied voices that rattle the old walls. Not the inexplicable drownings in the area or the increasing number of bodies that float by Anna's window. To stave off loneliness, Anna has a podcast, spinning ghostly tales of Chicago's tragic history. But when Anna captures the attention of an ardent male listener, she awakens to the possibilities of a world outside. As the relationship grows, so do Jenny's fears. More and more people are going missing in the river, and then 2 detectives come calling. They're looking for a link between the mysteries of the river and what's housed on the bank. Even Anna and Jenny don't understand how dreadful it is, and still can be, when the truth about their unsettled lives begins to surface. So yeah, there's that. So I think we'll do Prey first, and then I guess I'll just go in the order. So then we'll do A Light Most Hateful, and then Forgotten Sisters. So we will do that just to get Prey out of the way. And I will read What Feasts at Night whenever I finish Pucking Wild, I guess. So yeah, there's that. So I have 3 physical books and 1 Kindle book. And then, so I will just hold on to the rest of these little book prompts and check out July, I guess. Probably have to use a different candle holder by then. Or maybe I'll actually get a jar. I don't know. Okay. Well, that is our June TBR. That's our June TBR, and 1 book on the Kindle that I have here, my Kindle. So, yes, that is that, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thank you. Goodbye.